It's over 9,000. Hello everybody and welcome back to Super Paper Mario. Last time we did stuff in level... what level was it? Oh, level 5-3. And as you can tell, this is post-commentary. Unfortunately, right now I cannot record live commentary because the TV and the Wii are now in a different room, but that room has a lot of noise in it, so yeah. So anyways, we're in chapter 5-4, The Menace of King Crocus. And you can pause the video if you want to read the text. And here's Cragley, you know, being dramatic as usual, even though nothing's happening. I mean, I would be dramatic if there was like a giant asteroid heading for us, about to kill us all. But no, he's being dramatic when we're like standing in a room which doesn't even have an enemy in it. I mean, come on. Jeez. So, yeah. What do I have to talk about? Well, I've been playing... Oh, wait. There are enemies in here. Well, I guess that's something kind of... Yeah, basically here I don't care for the horsetail. I think I used my... Yeah, I used my other horsetail. Basically, I've been playing Super Metroid. I downloaded that from the Wii Virtual Console. And you know, I've been getting through it. I'm in Meridia for the first time, basically going to head towards the boss and, you know, basically kill the boss and get the space jump. But, yeah. It's my, first playthrough of the game, and for some reason I paused here. I think I was talking to someone. But I'll continue to narrate over this anyways. Yeah, even though there's a large section coming up which I'll have to cut. I'll probably, you know, do something for that. But anywho, as you can see, there's something suspicious by that door. But we're not going there yet because we can't do anything in that room. We need a key to get past there, and it just so happens the key's in the room, but we can't get to it yet. Anywho, about this whole Super Metroid thing, I don't know whether I'll be going for 100% in that. I mean, I don't know really. Right now, I've basically skipped a lot of the, you know, missiles we can get. And a lot of the missiles I can get, and as you can see, I accidentally killed some of the, you know, guys. But what you're meant to do here is basically use Trove, get one of them, stand on the switch, and then a pipe will appear, and then Bowser will kill him because Bowser's evil and not nice. But anywho, I need to stretch. You're probably wondering then, where are you recording? Well, I'm recording in a different room. If I haven't said this before, I'll say it now. Yeah, I accidentally do something around there. It doesn't matter, you'll see. Basically I'm recording in a different room, and I'm, you know, just recording. I can record my... I've said this before, I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm recording in a different room for my post-commenting. And anywho, that's how you get the key. Use Fleep on that, you know, skull thing. And by the key I meant in the other room, it's a, you know, electronic key. I mean, not a key. Then I realized to go up this pipe, but then I'll switch back to Mario because I'm not smart. Like, we're already 4 minutes in. Yeah, we are 4 minutes in. If it was 4 seconds in, yeah, I'd be getting a lot done in 4 seconds. But basically, I'm getting a lot done because, you know, I actually played through this level a bit before I did this, but there's gonna be a part coming up later where I get really confused, and that's the part I'll have to probably cut my voice for a second once we get to that part. And it'll seem more like live commentary. Yay! Anywho, we have to go into this room, and somehow I managed to get over here with Bowser. It is possible, but I thought I might glitch up the game, but no. Anywho, we drop down here, and this guy goes nuts. And as you can see, he has a pixel beside him. Anywho, this guy, basically, I don't know whether Ditto's, I just spoiled the name. I don't know whether the pixel's a girl or a boy, but anywho, the Kragon gets, scared and asks the pixel what to do. Basically, you know, he thinks we're going to kill him. Because, evil bras, you take him, blah, 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 blah. Basically, he says, do not hurt the pixel. But you know, yeah. Anywho, the pixel managed to get him into this room somehow and get away the key. But now she's trying to calm him down, and she tells him, or he tells the Kragon that Bowser and us aren't, you know, enemies. I'm probably making this sound really boring, but that's because it's post-commentary. Even though post-commentary most of the time isn't boring. I'm sorry if I'm sounding boring, I actually think I amn't. But anywho, this guy wants to see Cragley because he's a big Cragley fan, because he's an idiot, well, and idiots are fans of Cragley. Anywho, the pixel is going to help him get to Cragley, but they're gonna split up. How is this going to happen? Well, you'll see that little red door thing? Well, let's see what happens. Dun. I should be talking, but I amn't. Oh my god, he gets shrinked. Ditto used shrink. It's super effective. And will be for the rest of his life. And basically manages to go through the door, and then he goes insane. And then the pixel starts talking to us. Anywho, basically she's saying something, or he is saying something about rain, and he or she has been waiting for us for 1,500 years, like all of them. And basically we got our new pixel, Ditto. Anywho, it says Ditto is small, and I think it said she. But Ditto isn't small at all. I think she's actually one of the bigger pixels. Don't say why it says small. I mean, come on. I don't believe that. Anywho, we're being Mini Bowser here with his 2 Bowser guards. It's because, you know, Bowser's the man! Basically, when you're small, you'll do the same damage. You'll just be small and kind of jump higher, I think. But anywho, when we hit the save block, for some reason Bowser gets bigger. Yeah. Basically, Bowser goes into the door. And now we can get that, you know, key card. Yeah, that's what it's called. Because now we have Ditto, so we can go into this small, you know, kind of hole here. Then we can get the card key. Then, basically, we can get bigger and insert the card key. Now I have to change my pixels, and I'm going back to Mario for a second. You will see why soon. But anyways, we're at the 9-minute mark. Anywho, hit that block up there and you'll get health. You'll see why in probably a couple of minutes. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm not. I hope it doesn't sound boring, but I've said this before. I'm not really tired at all. You know, it's right now here. It's 5:40, and you know, basically, you know, it's just a Saturday, and you know, nothing's happening. And of course, the Bowser's decide to kill all of them. And I lose a couple hundred points, which probably stopped me from leveling up during the main boss, during the chapter boss. Because we have 2 bosses in this level, which is kind of rare for an end of chapter level. But we'll be meeting the first boss here. Ooh, it's a cutscene. And who is this? It's Demento and Ochunks. And Ochunks is confused as well. Anywho, basically, Demento's trying to cut us a deal for something. Cutting us a deal. But Bowser knows better and doesn't trust Demento. Besides, he wants to kill Demento. And once again, Dimension D, which does absolutely nothing. Anywho, Demento realizes that Dimension D does nothing but just changes it to a kind of straight room. But then he adds this weird cabbage thing onto Ochunks, just like the Kragons, and basically he's now a veggie thing. He's not Ochunks. And he says a comment about a child could learn his attack pattern, which this game is intended for. But anyways, this guy's called O'Cabbage, even though he's mostly the same boss. Only difference is I think he takes 2 more hits with Bowser. Asparagus. I don't know what that is. Isn't that sad? Anywho, I managed to get 2 hits on him anyways. I get another 2 hits, but then he starts beating me up. Basically, this isn't as quick as the last boss fight with Ochunks. Basically, I get my... I pwn him rather than he pwns me. But anywho, I do lose some health. And so far I've done about, 5 hits, and I take 1 more and he's dead. And basically he says broccoli and is defeated. And then his weird cabbage thing falls off him, and he comes back to his senses. Then he wants to fight us again, and because he doesn't realize he was alright in the battle and he's like on 0 HP. But then his stomach growls, so now Ben basically tells us a rule where basically warriors shouldn't, fight on an empty stomach, which I kind of get. You would have more energy if you have food. Basically Tippy, basically tells us the we're planting is dead, and it's called a fluorosprout. A fluorosprout. Basically we wear it, and it's on Bowser's nose, and it looks really weird. And it doesn't do anything. It's required to get through this level, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't affect your stats or anything. Basically, it's only cosmetic and level gain through, effect. But then Demento comes. Basically, once again, he starts saying stuff about us being stronger. Basically, we still haven't found out what Demento's up to. It looks like I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. Who knows? Is he supporting us somehow? Is he actually not really with, Count Black? Anywho, we would be coming up to the end of, I probably could have done this in about, maybe, 25 minutes, this whole level. But of course, I decide to be an idiot and not get this done, and it's coming up right now. Basically, I decide to take out these guys. I actually watched someone do this, and basically it was Mario, and they just jumped on their heads. It was so funny to watch him, because You know, it looks like the gaps are too small for you to be able to jump over them. Anywho.